Hey Chevy Lady fans, today I wanted to do a eyeshadow decluttering. Today I'm gonna go through the majority of all my palettes that I found so far, and we're gonna go through them and see which ones I'm okay with getting rid of. Some of these are on my top 5 and top 10. They're absolutely not going anywhere. So Music, Love, and Harmony is my blush and highlight palette from Indie Cosmetics. I love that one and I use that one a lot actually, so I'm going to keep it. I'm gonna put that in my keep pile. This one, it's from Revolution and it's broke and I just have no interest in that one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna declutter it. This one is my Rest in Peace Volume 1 palette from Creature Cosmetics. I use this one in about every look that I've ever done, so I'm keeping it. It's also on one of my top 5 favorites. I love it so much. This is, oh, it's a e.l.f. bronzer quad. Thought that they were the majority all eyeshadow. Actually, I'm gonna keep it for now. I'm gonna see how I feel about it. So I'm gonna put it to the side. This is from Lime Crime. It's the pocket candy one here. I've swatched it. It's very pretty, but honestly, I just don't find myself reaching for it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I'm sorry, it's beautiful. I just have had it in my collection for so long, and I just haven't reached for it. This one is Platinum Hits from Indie Cosmetics. I've clearly used that one so much. It's not going anywhere. I'm keeping it. This one, oh my gosh. It's the Darkness Rising palette from Ferocious Beauty back when they were still a thing. This palette got a little damaged, but I did do some moving this year, but it did get very well used. Honestly, the majority of the colors are very nice. I'm gonna keep it for right now. So this is a keep pile. I was gifted that one from the brand owner herself, and that was very nice of her. Pure Love and Love Your Selfie 3 palette from Pure. It's very pretty. I don't know. I'm gonna put this one in the maybe pile. This one is Believe Beauty. It's a drugstore palette. It has some very nice colors in it. I'm gonna put it to the side, try to see which ones that I actually want to get rid of as far as those goes, because those are some very nice travel ones. This is one from e.l.f. and they got some nice transitional shades. However, I haven't touched it, so I think that one's gonna have to go bye-bye. And this one is very, very old. It's from this makeup kit that I got when I was a child. And it's extremely old. So that one's gonna go because it's just time for it to go. Bombshells and DB Cosmetics. Alright, this is mine. It's the brand new one that I got. And I'm not gonna get rid of it because it's like brand new. There's still a lot of left of use in that one. I'm not getting rid of it. This is my Rest in Peace Volume 2 palette from Creature Cosmetics. I do love this one very much. I'm not getting rid of her. She's staying. I got this one. It's Fantasy Markers from Wet n Wild. One of my friends, I'm pretty sure, gave me this one. Some pretty nice basic colors. I'm gonna keep this. I do like to do some chest pieces when I'm doing my makeup looks, so I'm keeping it. This is Absolute Eyes from Profusion. I got this when I was still working at TJ Maxx. They got some nice eyeliners there, and concealers and eyeshadow palettes. Part of the palette and a nice mirror, but yeah, I haven't used it. I haven't touched it, so chances are I'm not going to use it as far as this one goes. I know some of the other palettes that I could definitely get more use out of, and there's no sense in keeping it. My Zodiac palette from Beach Cosmetics. And I did get some use out of it, but I haven't found myself reaching for it. And it's probably time for me to say goodbye to this one. Sorry. Beach Cosmetics. I do love your palettes, but that one is very old from when I got it. This is the matte book from, ooh, the crankcase. I have used quite a bit of this one, and honestly, the mattes work better on other people than it did on me. I didn't find that the blendability worked as well on me as it did for the other people. And I'm sorry, you're an incredible brand, but it's not my favorite. But it's a very beautiful palette, but I'm gonna get rid of it. This is from Eyeshadow Cosmetics. This is 35E. It's a very beautiful palette, but I haven't reached for this one, and I need to make room for more palettes that I'm actually going to use. I'm sorry, nothing against you, Eyeshadow. I do love you. And this is Eyeshadow Cosmetics, 35P. Yeah, see. It's a beautiful palette. I did get some use out of it, but not very much at all. But I've had this one for quite a while, and I think it's time to retire her. I'm so sorry. My Eyeshadow Arabian Nights palette. She's so beautiful. I have dipped into that one quite a bit more, especially the glitter shades. So pretty. I'm gonna hold on to her just for a little bit more, see what I can do with her. And oh, This is the James Charles palette from Morphe that they did. Okay. Little drama there. Awful artist, but I can see what they were trying to achieve there, but honestly, I wasn't impressed with any of the shades. I really wasn't. I was hoping that I would be, and it was just a fail for me. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't need that in my life. Morphe palette, 39S. Okay, this is one that I did love, and I am gonna keep it. Very beautiful. And this is such a gem palette. I do love it, so I'm gonna keep it. Oh, my 39A palette from Morphe. So, this is my 39A Dare to Create. Oh yeah, 39A Dare to Create palette. I do love this one. I had quite a few dips in there, especially that one green one and that black one. That black one exploded after a couple weeks, but that green one, oh my gosh, is that one beautiful. So beautiful. I'm keeping it. This is Blush Neutrals 26 color eyeshadow and blush palette. Well, it is a beautiful palette. I feel like I get more use out of some of my other palettes, so I'm going to say goodbye to that one. Sorry, Beach Cosmetics. This is my Foil Eyes 2 28 color eyeshadow palette. Okay, but I just don't feel like I reach for this one anymore. It's very beautiful, but I'm gonna say goodbye to that one. My Subculture from Anastasia Beverly Hills. She's got quite a few dips in that one. You can see kind of what the ones that I got the dips from, those two in particular. I'm keeping her. I absolutely love that palette. I'm keeping her. This is my Soft Glam Anastasia Beverly Hills. And again, lots of dips. And good for traveling. I do love that one, so I'm gonna keep that one too. Got a lot more to go through. This is Shana XO, the Remix palette from Beach Cosmetics, 18 color shadow palette. Oh my gosh. This is the one where you go ahead and you go through there, then you go ahead and flip her up. Guys, I'm sorry, I just found this one very hard to use. Although, still very beautiful shades, but I found it hard to use, and I just have not felt inspired by that one, so it's gonna go by. Go bye-bye, that one is. Alright. Sienna's, I just feel like I already have these shades in quite a few of my palettes, so that one is going. This is Chocolates from Profusion. Again, very amazing, very beautiful, but I already feel like I have this one times 10. I have a lot of palettes, like a lot of them. And this one's Per Pigment from Profusion. Again, excellent brand. I just feel like I have so many of this one. And honestly, I haven't reached for it, even though it's such a beautiful palette. Such beautiful shades in there. But I haven't really opened her up, you know, for a long time. And I don't feel like I'm going to use her. So that one's going. For sure, I will not use it if I haven't reached it for this long. This one's Color Me Buff from W7. This is one of the ones that I've had in my TJ Maxx store for a long time. This is Color Me Buff. This is Practically Naked from Urban Decay, but yeah, I just don't feel like, you know, that the pigment is there on the shimmers, but I don't think I was too impressed with the mattes, so that one is going to go bye-bye. And I'm going to keep that. This is a smaller shade, smaller one from Gigi Hadid. And haven't reached for her. And honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful one. Very, very pretty. But I probably would only reach for it for the shimmers because I don't really feel like the mattes are that amazing and easy to blend. So the formula is there for the shimmers, but not for the mattes. I think I might keep it. For just the shimmers by itself. The shimmers is so pretty. This is my Cargo Cosmetics. Let me see how well this one is swatching now. Okay, so I see you. I think that those two used to be one of my favorites. The pigment is still there. The pigment is still there. I'll give it that, but this one is pretty old. It's very old. But it is beautiful. Like, I was trying to get all the shades from and all that. I just feel like I was collecting the collection at that point, and that's not a reason to keep it. So I'm gonna let it go. Again, Cargo Cosmetics. Gorgeous, 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 but like, wow, the swatches after all this time, really, so okay. See, I think I'm gonna keep this one because I think I'll have more inspiration from this one, and I do like that one. That color story is so pretty. This is Cargo Cosmetics Wonderlust. You know, I think it's a beautiful palette, but I'm not getting I'm just not getting the inspiration from this one. It is a beautiful palette, but I'm just not loving it anymore. So I'm gonna get rid of it. This is In the Night from W7 Smoky Shades palette. And I did hit pan on like one part of it, but again, it's beautiful. But I just don't love it, so I'm not gonna keep it. This is the Midnight Affair from BH Cosmetics. I do actually love this one. It's purple, and it's a very, very beautiful smoky purple. I think I'm gonna keep this one. I feel like so far I've been doing pretty well. This is Beauty Superstars 23-piece complete beauty collection. And that is so sad. So one of my friends kind of destroyed a couple of the shades, but I haven't reached for it, and so I think I'm gonna let this one go. However, that eyeliner has never been opened, so I'll probably keep that in the blush. And so I'll be keeping this for the blush brush and that eyeliner. This is my only Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette that I have so far. It's Ruby Obsessions, and I already hit pan on a couple of those already. I'm gonna keep this one to see if I can do anything with it, and if I can't, then I might let it go on my next declutter. This is CoverGirl Rain eyeshadow palette. So pretty. You'll love the packaging on the outside. I haven't touched it yet. It is very, very pretty. So I think I'm gonna hold on to it for a while and see what I can do with it. This is my shimmers from Profusion. Gosh, I feel like I have that one, but also I kind of want to keep it. Just so pretty. So yeah, because honestly I haven't opened her up at all, and that's so sad, because Profusion does make pretty good shimmers. The mattes kind of hate me with certain formulas, and they're hard to work with, but there are some brands that I like to use their mattes. This one is Profusion Royals. It's a 10 shade palette. I like that one. That one is so pretty. I'm gonna keep it. Oh goodness. This is my Glamlight Burger palette. I do love this brand. It has created some very, very, very beautiful ones, and I need to get more use out of it. I have used it before for this one makeup look I did. I just need to use it more, so I'm gonna keep it because I plan on doing some really awesome looks with it, and I need to create more makeup looks, so that'll give me a boost to do it. Brophy 12 color eyeshadow palette. I never used it. I never opened it. Oh, okay. Well, I never opened or used it, but it looks like that they have some nice ones. I'm just not feeling inspired by this one, so I'm just gonna get rid of that one. So that one's going. The Riviera Anastasia palette. Gosh, I have some dips in here. I need to use it again because I've used it, but I need to try it again to see what I think, like a second chance sort of video, because I can't remember my exact thoughts on it, so I'm gonna keep her so I can try again. We got Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Prism palette. Okay, this is one of my favorites from her. This is a very OG kind of palette. You can see several shades that I got dips on, like, but I mean that palette. Oh my gosh, how can you not? But I'm definitely gonna keep it because I love that one. And some of these brands I know for sure that I'm gonna keep, and some that I'm like, no, I don't need it. But that's okay. Vercorn by Marvin Magnificent Beige Cosmetics. I'm so sorry. I'm not very good with names. This is a 13 color shadow and highlighter palette. And honestly, I still love it for the aesthetic. I need to try her again because my gosh, what a beautiful bunch of ones. So I'm gonna keep that for now. This one is the Zula by Juvia's. Let me swatch this one. I'm running out of space to swatch things. Okay. I've already hit pan on this one. However, I do really like when that one shade, and that green and blue one is just so beautiful. I'm gonna keep that one. Some of these I know that I'm okay with getting rid of, like I said. The Magic of Juvia's. Is that a similar shade there? It's like a lighter shade. It's similar. I do really love the greens in this one, so I might keep her. She's getting old, but still a lot of use with her, so I'm gonna keep it. Kind of surprised me. This is the Glamlight Pizza Slice, and there you go. This is how I display it, like, so I can see what's in it. But she is very nice, and I have used her, so it's really nice, and I do enjoy that one, so I'm gonna keep it. It's the Veggie Lovers one. I absolutely love it because there's a lot of green eyeshadows in there. I love a good green eyeshadow, and berry ones. I love purples, and this is my Alien eyeshadow palette from Jeffree Star. like I said, I love the greens. So, and this one is no longer continued, and I feel like I need to keep this one. It's staying in my collection. This is Galaxy Chick Beach Cosmetics. I might need to do a part 2 one for this one because it's already like hour long this thing there, and oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But I feel like I just keep it because of the aesthetic pleasing looking purpose of it, because it's such a pretty palette. But I have not used it. Like, I have not reached for it. So all it's doing is pretty much collecting dust. So I'm sorry. It's such a beautiful palette, but it's not fair. It's such a pretty one, but I have to get rid of it. I'm sorry. Soul Flare from Beach Cosmetics. Honestly, it is such a beautiful one. I'm so sorry though. It's gotten so old since when I first picked it up. And while I do love these palettes, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. This is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from Beach Cosmetics. I did hit pan on one of those shades. And honestly, this palette, while it's beautiful for the highlight parts right here and there, and that little smoky shade right there, I wasn't impressed with this one, and it's gotten old, so I'm gonna say bye to that one. I'm gonna do a couple more, and then I might have to do a part 2 because my gosh, Lime Crime from the another pocket candy one. So beautiful. I'm so gutted because I have not used it in a while, and it is so beautiful. I need to try to bring myself to use it, so I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile. Couple more, because my gosh, got so many more palettes to go through. But alright, one more. I Heart Revolution Cherry Pie palette. It is such a beautiful palette, and it really is very beautiful. I need to try to bring it myself to use it. I'm gonna put this in the maybe one just to see if I can bring myself to use it. And one more. We can do this. It's my Ray Ray Beach Cosmetics. It's a bronzer and highlighter palette and eyeshadow. And while it's beautiful, I have not used that. And it's sad because it has such beautiful shades in it, but I don't see myself using it. So I'm gonna have to get rid of this one. I'm gonna have to do part 2 because this video is getting long, and I don't know how long you guys are willing to watch, because I could go on for literally another half hour. So I'm going to do part 2 in another video. Thank you for watching so far. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me if you could ever watch a hour-long video again, because I've done them. But thank you guys if you stay this long, and I'll see you in part 2 soon. Bye!